Continue active game in the world of dragons. We have Diamondwords, early autumn, 132. So I played a year and a half yesterday. Fort is progressing. It's doing its thing. While I was on my break, I was finishing up the interview that Blind did with Tarn, creator. Taking a look at things. Godin the Peasant is storing an item. Hauling an iron shield of significant quality. Ooh, one of the lucky people with a steel weapon, too. Frustrated after being unable to fight for too long. Well, you know what, buddy? I'd rather people not fight, so that's the way it goes. Aloth is watching a growing demonstration. Already a competent planner despite being a child. That's actually kind of significant. Dabbling observer. Dabblings, adequate, novice student. Novice concentration, check it out. I don't know what this llama is doing here. Hopefully that's an indication that we're like milking animals still. Ah, yes, we milked that. We've milked that llama. Plenty of pigtail threads. I do have 2 looms. Right? All the children are hanging out at the clothing shop because I'm actively making clothes right now. And they're like, ooh, I want clothing. Well, you know what? You can wait your turn. I say all the children. The reality is there's so many children in this fort, it can't ever be all of them. But all right. We've got some beautification stuff to do today. We've got 31 upset people to start the day. Let's see if we can't have that number be less without killing people. Shem is having a pecans roast. What is a pecans roast, you ask? It's made from minced prepared dragon spleen, minced pecans, and minced pecans. All right. Don't look too closely at the ingredients, you know? All right, we can finish up this library too. Meditate on fire. Ooh, fancy. I feel like I should have more temples to these other gods that just don't have enough followers for full-on religion. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. All right, are we making more coffers is a question. We have some. All right. As always, you gotta check that off and then close this. All right. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. That is all. All right. I'm also going to spin thread and check on shearing animals. What do we got for blocks? Plenty of chert, some marble. Use the chert up. We'll use the marble for the landowning folks. Ah, don't have enough. Oh well. How did that one get canceled entirely? Maybe I just didn't plant it there? I don't know. Plant it? You don't plant floor, David. You don't plant floor. Why don't you go to the hospital? It's basically unbreakable and very slow to tire, but is constantly winded. Soap maker is up here. Yep, there's the door. Thanks so much. Who did that? Oh, Mistem? Oh, maybe it's time to evict Mistem. Maybe have another door to put in. Thanks, Mistem. What are we doing on soap, by the way? Yeah, pretty aware that they're using that crutch instead of using it on display. Caravan's arrived. I have no other display. Never mind. It's fine. You can use artifacts, crutches. It's fine. Yeah, we can sell those. We don't need arrows. What is in this? Oh, it's just a whole bunch of crowns and such, huh? Normally when you see a value that high, you assume it's an artifact or something. But yeah, we'll sell them. We'll sell them that ridiculously large bin. That's fine. Can have this bracelet, which I thought I already sold once, but okay. Figurines, maybe we'll hold on to those. We'll sell a couple of instruments. I want to make more instruments today too. Some totems. Oh, probably some weapons too, because if we have arrows, that probably means we have bows. Which is apparently in a bin somewhere. What, it's 39,000? What the heck is in that one? Just grounds and such. Yeah, we'll sell that one too. This is the downside of having bins. It's like you lose track of where all your value is. Like maybe I sell that one too. Maybe we will trade away the world. Like this has a bow in it that I want to sell. I don't want to sell the whole bin. I just want to sell one bow. It's fine. All right, that'll do. That'll do. I'm concerned. I'm seeing activity on my microphone. Helms, thanks so much for contributing to the sub-story reading stream challenge again. Yeah, double contribution day for sure. You only get one streak for the day though. That's all you're allowed. Cole is here. Is that the same one we've had? I don't know. Continue to impress, as much to share. Details, and more details. You know what? I want toys. Bring me toys. No interference. And what am I detecting on my microphone is the question. Like it seems to be detecting me breathing. And the noise gate should be more than enough to cover that. Sophia, thanks so much for contributing to the sub-story reading stream challenge. I don't know. I worry about these things because I feel like I have no control over them. Broker, get over here. Never mind. They're not ready yet. Why didn't they bring down... Wait a minute. Ah. The wagons hadn't gotten there yet. I'm like, where are the wagons? And I still haven't solved this problem either. I should fix that. The human hammerman Rommel was spotted sneaking around. You will not stand between me and the true Styles. Harry? What does Harry Styles have to do with this? I only have one claystone block. That's claystone. I guess we're using raw claystone for this. That's fine. Clean up some of these blocks anyways. Where are you? Also, what is the true Styles? Competent hammerman. Feels ferocity after being caught sneaking. Excuse me. Hey, who was it that was looking for the fight? I mean, this is an opportunity. You might get dead. The true Styles is this bauxite figurine of dwarves worth 19,000. You are not getting this guy. It's got neat glowy eyes. All right, military, time to show us what you're made of. Fighting happened. Bashes the recruit in the left upper arm with her iron maul. Apparently they had an iron maul. I didn't realize that. Bashes the recruit in the right foot with her iron maul. Well, that recruit's not going to be seeing much battle. Who's the recruit? I don't know. Pain, seriously injured. Cyril, I'm sorry that you endured your first combat and now you're 18 years old, you're already injured for life. Deathstock, congratulations, welcome to the military. I'm so glad they're cleaning up the blood rather than, you know, taking care of the poor who is seriously injured. Is someone coming to recover wounded? Oh, there we go. In other news, the forgotten beast Amas Odrozvukar has come, a huge scaly crab. Crab dance. It has thin wings of stretched skin, a flying crab, and it undulates rhythmically. Its black scales are round and set far apart. Beware its deadly blood. Seems to have already left. Ah! We have a Gorlak bard who's visiting? That's just awesome. Anyhow. Do we not have any more bauxite blocks? We have 4. All right, trade. Clothing bins go from 881 to 54,000. Arrows, sure. Bracelet, totems. 56,000. We don't want your rock salt blocks, but we will take your logs. I'm gonna trade for this Ezuk. I'm sending you some Ezuks. I will take your zinc cages. We'll take these 2 battle axes. We'll take your warhammers, your short sword, well, your steel ones anyways. Maybe I should only be taking steel weapons. Hold on. Yeah, we don't actually need more axes. Silver mace is good. Take these iron maces. I landed. Yeah, we'll take these crossbows. Bronze breastplate. Yeah, fine. Probably take all your cloth. I feel like it's going to be a few more seasons before I have enough pigtail cloth going around that will actually have enough to do the thing there. Alright, that's a hefty profit for you. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Do appreciate our dwarves coming to visit. And I was listening to the interview with Tarn and Blind, and I am happy and impressed with how things are going there. I don't know why we insist on putting the dead bodies there, except for the fact that I told them to. I really should be restrictive about this and only have this be animal bodies. Like, I can probably just take human, dwarf, goblin, and elf. That'll make it so they don't put those four in there, and the rest of them are infrequent enough that it's not a problem. Alright. We have some marble built up, so let's finish building this. Does look like all of these bedrooms are finished. So it's just a matter of finishing up the rest down here. There's a diplomacy thing. Closest material, please. Alright, what's this? It's nothing. Sagzul Zonosalam is a dwarf poet grim slayer. When he's nervous, he clicks his tongue. Warlock's still here. Anyways, I wanted to finish this up. Not closest material. Bauxite blocks, please. Did we not make them yet? Didn't I tell you to make some? Oh. Well, if you didn't have it paused for so long, David, you'd be fine. Alright. Give me them bauxite blocks. And do we have any offering places? None. Let's just deconstruct this one. They can have 3 in there, that's fine. Another one? Said I'll live to fight another day. They're a passing acquaintance with MoMAs, apparently, but otherwise know no one in the fort. They seem to be leaving, so we're fine. Alright. Now I want to call this a meeting area. Zoop. And let's find Mistem the Troubled. Datan and Osa. Temple. Datan is minerals. Osad is death. Branded order. The Order of Crystals. Doctrine of Ash. Their denomination has 5 worshippers. But I think I'll just do this. Hey, missed him. Guess what? Time to go back to prison because you can't seem to control yourself. I wish I had a economically linked location that I could send them to. But I do not. Another child has become an adult. Heck yeah. Let's get some more windows made. Sand windows. Let's do like 30 of them. Also, let's collect clay and make some clay statues, because that's always fun. Alright, how are our nobles doing? Oh, our duchy would like to improve his dining room. It is a great dining room. He needs a grand dining room, completely different. Also needs another weapon rack and armor stand, 2 more chests and a cabinet. Also wants splints. Dose. I'll have to check if we have more silver, but alright, I just need 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, 1 of those. Is that right? 2, 1, 1, 1, and 2 of those. Excellent. All right, and this is the dining hall, so we can add some more floors. We can do it. We can do some of it. I could put some windows in here so the people in prison can watch the Count eat, maybe. Sorry, the Duke, not the Count. The Count was so yesterday. Hey, we finished making 100 leather cloaks. I also finished making all those clothing. Do we have any? All the clothing has been claimed. Which tells me probably need more. Alright, how much cloth do we have? And we just bought a bunch? Alright. Well, here's the problem. I don't know how much of that... We took all of it from the traders, though. We have wool. We'll go with wool. Yarn gloves. Yarn tunics. Yarn trousers. You guessed it, yarn shoes. And to go with those yarn shoes, yarn socks. 30 of them. Done and done. Hey, if you want a newsletter delivered to your inbox once a quarter, you can sign up there. Something has died. Mistum's been found dead. I assume the captain of the guard got tired of beating him up and finally said, you know what? You're done. I'm very sad about that, but Mistum has been causing trouble for a very long time. What's interesting to me is children can't do a whole lot of things, but they can milk animals. Yeah, milking. Basically, children can feed patients and prisoners, milk animals, and then hauling. Some cleaning and lever operation. I've never seen them do cleaning, though. Anyways, I think that promotes my idea that I should have a fort that's all about cheese making. Alright. Did Mistum get buried? Where is Mistum? Not yet. Someone will eventually claim their body. Oh, right. Door. But the doors don't match. I don't care. Just put the door in. We finally took care of that porcupine spine that was just hanging out. Hopefully that will no longer be a problem. I should probably throw out some of this other stuff. That. Artifact being made. I heard you. In a stoneworker's shop. Already not moving. I must have logs, stone boulders, bones, tan hides. We have logs. It's got to be bones. As always, it's got to be bones. Donkey. It's boar. Honestly, I probably have a bunch of cavies to kill. Many cavies. Cavy extinction will be, with a cavy purge will be coming soon. Gonna say, how long is that gonna take? I landed. That never happens. Alright. Lock that door. Pull the lever. Let's take out the trash. Alright, the animals have been slaughtered. This guy seems to be missing from his space here, so I assume they're off collecting things. Hey there, Kel. Bored after being unable to practice a martial art for too long. Empathy, remembering, discussing a friend's problems. 24 has a wife, Cybrek. He is very greedy, likes to keep things practical without delving too deeply into the abstract, and is working furiously. Is curious and eager to learn, is grateful when others help him out, tries to return favors, tends not to reveal personal information, has little interest in joking around, doesn't handle stress well, and isn't given to flights of fancy. Prefers to present himself modestly. Dreams of crafting a masterwork one day, personally finds himself somewhat disgusted with eloquent speakers, finds those that deny their impulses somewhat stiff, and doesn't care if others take the time to master skills. He absolutely detests toads. When possible, he prefers to consume porcupine, sea nettle jellyfish, ratweed, and karambala wine. Likes malachite, fine pewter, rock crystal, canaf fabric, the color teal. Warhammers, helms, cages, giant cave toads for their strength. The words of the tenacious robustness and the sound of the fragrance of intricacy and the sight of the flowery sweetness. And he has created Avador, a claystone tunam. Claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Zuthon. This is a claystone tunam worth 8,000. It is encrusted with rectangular chalk cabochons decorated with pig bone and walnut wood and encircled with bands of gray langur leather. The object is adorned with hanging rings of iron and menaces with spikes of elk leather, pig leather, and maple. On the item is an image of Maffol crafted pattern the dwarf and dwarves in claystone. Maffol is surrounded by the dwarves. They are released the ascension of the dwarf Maffol to the position of queen of the Lancers of Courtesy in 64. The tunam is a huge stationary wooden musical instrument which houses 75 metal strings. The musician uses a ceramic keyboard to select which of these strings are struck. The instrument has a nearly 8-octave range, going from an extremely low to an extremely high pitch. The instrument has a vibrating nasal rough timbre. Lovely. Let's put said instrument. Hammerdorf is back again, sneaking around. Sneaking! Like Spiegel. Oh, this is a different one. Terrified while in conflict, grouchy in a snowstorm. Is the uncle of the Grim Slayer. Alright, so do we have any bones left after all that? We do. Horn amulets and totemos. Another child has become an adult. Another misdem. I hope they're in a much better mood. Let's check out the new misdem in town. Oh look, happy green face. A dabbling glassmaker. One should always respect the law. Feels fondness talking to an acquaintance. Empathy, discussing an acquaintance's problems. Satisfied remembering improving speaking. Wants to pray to the amethyst of rock. Interesting. All right. Are we still making chests? Oh, actually, hold on. We have to improve things in here, right? Since this is the only room that needed improvement, I'm just putting stuff in here. But I have a feeling it's already met. Yeah, it's already met the needs. 3 splints! 3 splints! Windows? Still have much to improve in here. I think I will eventually tear out that wall and replace it with windows, but not yet. Large round plume agate cabochon. How is our kitchen situation looking these days anyways? We have an abundance of pigtails. That's excellent. We're allowed to cook all that stuff. Excellent. Sure. You can cook the parsnip seeds, I think. Maybe I should plant parsnips, you know? Maybe. Kind of low on drink. Also, we can probably make meals. Are we making meals? Oh, we are. What do we have for creatures on the map? Just ravens? Yeah. Never mind. Into winter we go. Oh, I should check equipment too. Because, you know, things have relatively settled down, so we are probably going to get attacked soon. Helmets and gauntlets. Alright. How are we doing on bars? I meant to check on our supply earlier. Wow, I'm down to 1 silver bar. Excellent. Iron gauntlets. I think I have a noble that's requesting them, but that's okay. Iron helm. Go ahead and make 10 of them, that's fine. Still making clothing. It appears to be being used up as fast as we're making them. What if I said I need to start moving some of this stuff out of here? Where would you put it, David? Where, oh where would you put these things? Where, oh where would they go? Also, how are we doing on bedrooms? Only children don't have bedrooms. Only some children, that is. Alright, that's acceptable. Ivish, the 18-year-old, is hauling this cabinet. And, or that was a chest rather. And Kubuk, the 11-year-old, is hauling this cabinet. Irritated when drowsy. Gonna head to bed now. No, gonna get a drink first. Doodle 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 doo. Excuse me. Excuse me again. What are our supplies of marble anyways? Still have plenty of blocks, so we just need to make it into, or it was still plenty of boulders, we just need to make it into blocks. Doesn't help that I kind of have things in various places. Also, apparently that one's not making anything anymore. don't know if I want to do any surface crops. Haven't done any so far. Also, apparently Dobar is stumbling around obliviously. What is Dobar upset about? Alright, you're in the military. You need to be taken out. I landed. Not Cyril. Not Robod. A new misstep, sure. Haggard and hungry. Wants to pray to Ozod. Acquire an object, craft an object. Oh my goodness, why do you have so much stuff that you don't need? Line up and get new clothing, buddy. Wants to craft an object. Alright. Stop this for a moment. What was their name? Rovod? No. It wasn't Rovod. What was their name? I don't remember. Dobar. Temporarily, this is Dobar's shop. And he is going to work on... I don't have any fish. Alright, just make some rock, rock mugs? Make some rock mugs, Rovod. Or Dobar. Feel so tired of everything. Cotton is the Baroness consort? Oh, for the Baron. Yeah. Alright, now you're no longer weighed down with all that equipment. You're just cruising right along now. At least until you pick up this rock over here. Are you picking up the rock that is farthest away? Yes. Yes, you are. Alright, well, we'll check on them in a little bit. Alright, so what are we making? We're not making rock blocks anywhere, apparently. That one's making marble blocks, that's fine. I want to use up the marble because I'm using that for the noble's place, but alright, let's see how we're doing down here. Is there anything over here we need to do? No limestone. And that's all our marble. We still have plenty of marble. Highlight, schist. Excuse me. Did we find gold in this map? I don't remember. Looks like no. Lucite. I want to dig out some pyrolusite. Apparently the second and third cavern layers are connected. The Duke has demanded that we make another splint. Let's check in on Dobar. Has yet to make any mugs because they're still hauling a piece of rock. I don't know why I'm trying to spot them. No job. Apparently they canceled their last job. Stumbling obliviously. Might not be able to save this dwarf. Never really watched a dwarf stumble around obliviously. Like, it's kind of funny. They just like randomly go into people's rooms and stuff like that. Like, maybe it's not actually funny. It's actually kind of disturbing, but you know. No, Vukar Mighty Swords. Do you think I'm gonna believe your name is Vukar Mighty Swords? Oh, right, I was building bedrooms over here, too. And then I made a single door. We have more beds. So this is going to be my clothing district. It's going to take a bit to make it because we just don't have the blocks going on. I'll throw some bauxite down. I mean, part of the problem is I don't have a central location for our rock yet. Maybe I should actually make this into the stoneworkers area. And then set up some quantum stockpiles down here. Maybe might should. Purple spinel. Oh, did not get very much pyrolusite out of that. I feel like grabbing gems, so I'm grabbing gems. A forgotten beast, Aquia Nyanira Rafovi Gife, has come. A huge skinless hedgehog. It has a broad shell and a bloated body. Its eyes glow fuchsia, beware its hunger for warm blood. It's a hedgehog with a shell. Clip. Lick clip. He's got glowing eyes. 397 years old, has 0 kills. Aquia Viceheart, the ruthlessness of sinking. We've got so many forgotten beasts around. I'm kind of amazed that they don't fight each other more. But I also don't have a huge amount of visibility on the map. Which is fine. I'm not really doing things in the caves at the moment, you know? Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. Yeah, let's make this into a stoneworking area. Snatchers. I mean, we're right there. Got one. Oh, looks like we might have gotten the other one too. We did. Who are you fighting with? Oh, you're just vomiting. You're fine. I slept in a bedroom. I do not see the bliss in this. Maybe the problem is you're just vomiting everywhere. Okay, alright. I get it. You all need to be put inside more often. Or outside more often. Alright. In any case, throw out the bodies so people will stop seeing the dead body stuff. We already get the other dead body? Oh, shouldn't be put in there anyways. Where'd the other dead body go? I have questions. I don't know where else they would be putting the body. One of my children has grown to be an adult again. All right, all the clothing is done again. How are we doing? Empty clothier shop. Empty clothier shop. Once again, we have made more clothing and still don't have more clothing. Why is it listing 210 is inaccessible? Like when that's a built object, it's one thing. But I don't see it. I don't know. In any case, we have 300 cloth, actually 400 cloth, 200 silk, and 200 wool. All right. Silk gloves. Silk socks. Yarn hoods. Yarn tunics. Cloth shoes. And cloth trousers. Make 30, make 30, make 30, make 30, 30 and 30. We'll say when amount of trousers is less than 10, make 30. And you can check that monthly. Amount of shoes is less than that, check monthly. I finally feel like I'm at the point where I'm getting enough cloth type that people can actually start doing stuff. I need a few wooden mine carts, I think. Maybe not a lot, but a few. Also, let's make some copper wheelbarrows. That's what I was thinking of. I think we can get rid of this stockpile now. Where's the other? It's right there, David. Been there all along. All right, new route right there. Stone. That. Take from here. Bing, bing, bing. Black cat minecart, go. Stone. Spring, spring.